Problem is this stupid sleep dart. Every time I get sleep darted, for some reason on my PS4. Oh! Oh god, I live for these games. Oh, so good. So good! I need to save this video. Rage quit! Nope, he just left. He left the game. He had enough. If he disconnected, it would have said that he disconnected or something like that, or would have caused the game to stop. So now I just gotta run to the exit. So get this stupid trank dart off. Oh. Sorry about that. For some reason, I don't know why, but Twitch has that quality button that comes up every now and then and it kicks everybody off. And I hate it because it means that I have much less people in my room once that happens. So it's like, hey, you got 40 people, so let's take you down a peg. Yeah, all you have to do is just refresh to fix it, unfortunately. But those that aren't in probably aren't hearing me right now, who haven't figured out the refresh.
Infiltration successful.
That was a really intense game.
Who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
Sorry about that. He rage quit, Lord. I am gonna have to send a message to Twitch if they can. just pleading with them to either stop doing that or hope that I get like partner status or something like that, so that I can have that little medium quality setting or something, like by default, so that doesn't happen. Yep. Yeah, Dice. It is a bad idea. Because I can still finish it and I get all the point totals from him, so get all those extra points that he gave me the entire time. I get to finish the game, and with all the extra point tally that he gave me. However, every time I Fulton, the one thing I forgot to mention is that every time I Fulton another player, they have to pay, I think, like 50,000 or 100,000, somewhere close to that in terms of credits. So he could have actually just ran out of credits, and it could have cost him like 300,000+ just from that, plus the deploy cost, which is usually like anywhere from 40 to 60, depending on your gear.
Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture.
What's going on with that door?
You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
What the hell? Sorry, I'm having a moment here with the door. Oh, he's on this side. Yep, there he is. So that's the reason why people hate reflex. Man, that's terrible. I'm glad I still got him, because he almost got me just based on the freaking reflex.
Victory is ours. They need their heads checked trying to take us on.
Ooh, I got an S++. Yeah, I had trouble actually making that jump at first, Lord. It took me a while to figure out why I kept vaulting over rather than jumping over it. You actually have to hold down the button while you're running at it in order for it to go over. At first I thought you just had to keep pressing it as you run, and that doesn't work. That's not what you do, so... That was my misunderstanding at first. I have a couple of them. I've gotten a couple of them from the FOBs. It's actually pretty common to get them there. Or at least it seems like it. I mean, it's like one time every, I don't know, 6 or so FOBs, if not more than that. I'm not sure. But yeah, he's a goodie. I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna keep him. Can't wait until I have enough S's to actually have my guards S+ and above. I've only seen one guy who's had S-rank soldiers on a platform before. And ever since then I haven't seen one. On the platforms at least. Yep, the handgun's awesome at close range, Lord, but beyond 20 meters it sucks. It's not really good at all after 20 meters. In comparison to other options that you have available. Yeah, and that's the same for some of the shotguns. I mean, like I said, this game is not about Call of Duty-esque, like, Twitch play. It's mostly about patience and just timing things correctly.
CP, this is Delta 4. There was an explosion. Please advise. Over. CP, understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out.
I like the stun Uzi. I used to use it a lot. But its time to stun is much less than the Uzi, because it's a single projectile rather than a full clip. It has to negotiate the network.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Go check it out.
Yep. Yeah, you can. Actually, my best ranked person, well, my highest overall person in the game on my FOB is a female character. She's like something Buffalo or something like that. got a pretty funny name.
You gotta extract him.
Oh, great. Perfect time to reload, Justin. Thank you. It's an awful time to reload. Should have switched to my pistol. Blanked out a little bit.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him.
I didn't even know somebody was there. Forget how amazing this game looks until I turn off the night vision. Alright, take out that mortar. Now I can progress. I always have to take out that mortar first, or anything else. Because otherwise it just rains shells on the top of your head. Flaming buffalo. Yep. I mean, like, how could you not like this? I'm in a torrential rainstorm. At night. Everything's reflecting off of surfaces. Having a firefight. It's amazing. Walls in the way. No, they give you bigger range of explosive when they're on the higher grades, and also more ammo for them. This is an MGO, unfortunately. I wish this was MGO. This is a FOB. It's the 1v1 competitive multiplayer. But it's not MGO. It's just the FOB. You get it at mission 22 of the story. Guy likes to take a bunch of bullets. Yeah, this gun does not have the penetration of the AR or the AK. No problem. Anytime. If you have any other questions about it, let me know. Running out of bullets. Sorry, I had to stun that guy before he called him back up. Well, that guy just killed himself. He shot up the thing and blew up and then got blown off the platform. That's pretty great.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Yeah, I usually do. I usually place and above stuff. A++, sorry.
You gotta extract him.
It's mainly because I get so many from the FOBs that there's no reason not to. You just go through the upgrade and over time they just start unlocking blueprints for the new Fultons. Yep. Oh, there was a mine there. Man, that almost killed me. Didn't see that one. They've run out of people. So people will stop spawning and I can at least get a chance here to collect resources before going for the exit. Sure. This one's the wormhole one. This is the last one that you get. It's mostly a cosmetic change to the Fulton, but also does allow you to Fulton people inside a building, so hostages can be Fultoned while they're inside of a house without having to need access to the air, which is kind of nice. It's kind of a nice quality of life thing for you to be able to use. 50 crash. Gotta find the rest of these guys. Oh, it's funny. Sorry. Wow. Let's plug in the rest of this stuff. Did not mean to get in that. I always wondered if you could go to the other FOBs, just like walk across that platform to see if you can actually do that in a multiplayer. Just to kind of do it, just to fun it, just see if anything happened, but... There you go. Oh, there's a UAV. That's what it was. Some of them are, but the ones that you need to be concerned about are not repeats. One is a partial repeat, but it's really not a repeat. Can't Fulton out the weed. Somebody said that earlier. Sort of weed plants. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's just it's in the development section. It should be under like the boxes icon, or maybe the fist or hand icon in the development under weapons and items. Alright, let's get away for this.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Lost visual contact. Heading to last known position. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up and find them. Out. CP, this is Zulu 1. The enemy got away. Starting a search now. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch yourselves. Don't let them flank you. Out.
There we go.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, whichever one it is, it's either the hand or the box icon, and it's going to be all the way at the bottom. I'll take a look at it for you, though, just to show you. Once I'm out of here.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security.
I don't really like that one, actually. But then again, I don't really play the snake character that much to really kind of need it. So I usually use the stun arm if I'm playing single player, because the stun arm's so useful. Okay, so crash, it should be in weapons and items. I guess I got stole some upgrades. That's funny. It's either in this one. Nope, not this one. This one. This little tools icon. See this Fulton device section? The one that you'll need for cargo are these two. I don't know if that's a blueprint or where you can find it. And then this goes to the children, and then it goes down to the wormhole eventually. So that's how you get there. Set these rewards real quick. And then I gotta send out some people real quick as well. There's 7,500 fuel. Always need the fuel, so that's all I send them on, is the fuel ones, usually. Let's see if I have any resources to upgrade some stuff. Oh, I do. Cool. Guess I'll upgrade the Intel one. And FOB gun. I had a nuke yesterday, at least I captured one from somebody else, and then for whatever reason it said that I didn't have one after I captured it, like immediately after. So I don't know what happened to it, if it did. There's value in them just to basically make it so that somebody can't retaliate against you after invading them. So it makes it so that you don't have to worry about it, except for people that are above like 150,000 of the, points, the espionage points. Those people can raid you regardless. Or at least that's what I was told, so. Been looking for higher ranked people, but this is actually the only one that's close to being higher. But yeah, even he doesn't have any stuff in it. This guy, this Laj Shimmick, I must have raided probably about 15 or so times in total so far. I keep seeing his name come up because it's so different from most people that I remember it. But yeah. So I try not to raid him, just to give him a break. No. Maybe that's the case, Sway. Again, it's not something that I've really looked into, because every moment that I've had of the last, like, 2 weeks that I've been doing this, I just basically have done nothing but FOB. I think so. I don't know. Could be wrong. Again, I never developed one, because all my fuel resources are going to upgrades for the FOB first. Because the longer your FOB is, the more people that you can funnel in there to guard, and that means it's very much a lot harder than it is normally for them to capture or do anything on. Yeah, a lot of differences, Lord. They are much slower. They reload slower. They shoot worse. Like the staff members usually don't have the kind of accuracy that Snake does. They capture things more or less, or slower. Snake usually captures stuff about like 2 times as fast as the staff. So it in large part takes longer for the staff to do things in comparison to Snake. Like almost everything. So I mean it's a little bit of a nerf, but you get double the points. So I don't know how it actually ends up shaking out either way. It's something that I've been meaning to test to see how it works out, but I've been sticking to the staff, at least for now, just because of the point values. Had to stand up. I actually meant to hit circle to reload, but ended up hitting X by accident. Oh well, get to kill a bunch of people. Yeah, the circle that you see around the Fulton is where you really notice the difference between the staff and snake, because snake, literally that circle fills up super quick. So it takes much less time to get the resources that you need to and all the people. So if you care about collecting them, you can just go through it very quickly. I'm trying to find the mortar guy. So I gotta take him out first before anybody. Otherwise it becomes a problem. There he is. And I eliminated it. Cool. That's why I use that sniper. It's almost entirely of the reason. It's just because of that. Because the mortars are the biggest problem for me. Because once you get into a position where you have to attack and kill people, the mortars become such a big problem. They just start shelling you like they're snipers from long range. Like they never miss. And with a mortar, if they hit you like really close, it's like almost immediate one-hit kill. Oh, I make it undetected all the time. I mean, yesterday was a day where I nearly made it the entire day without being detected. I just start killing people once I get detected, because at that point it doesn't matter. The thing about the snipers, if you put them on your thing, is they stand around like that, really dumb. They don't actually go to cover. So that's the reason why I don't usually stick to the sniper guys. If their AI changes, they just sit out in the middle of the open. I mean, yes, they do a lot of damage, but if you know what you're doing, you usually don't get hit by them. Except for the time that I just got hit by them. But I've never tried the close range guys, so I may do that at some point. Try the close range guys. I can do a stealth run, that's fine. Not a problem. I'll do one next round. I do some every now and then I remember why I don't stealth, usually when I play those runs. Easiest to infiltrate is by far the base development platform, as long as it's a single platform, and then after that it gets kind of hard. But for the most part, it's definitely the easiest. Hardest one is to, I would say, R&D. R&D is definitely annoying, because the AI can then shoot through the stairs. So, I don't have a sub donate button because I'm not a partner with Twitch, so as far as I know, I don't know how to actually get that right now. Not that my expectations were to get to that far anyways with streaming, but since I've been streaming so much because of being unemployed and recovering from surgery, I'm going to be doing this every day for the next foreseeable future. because I'm going to be recovering from surgery probably until January, so even past then I might continue streaming, so probably for a very, very long time, because I got nothing else better to do, if it makes any sense. Yes, so how it works is that if somebody raids you, and they attack you and they get, your base gets attacked, the blockade happens, quote unquote, and then 6 hours after that you cannot, basically raid the base. So basically you have a downtime, your base goes into cooldown, you can't, nobody can raid you. However, if you do decide that you want to then raid somebody during those 6 hours, then at that point somebody can then raid you again. So if you're doing a lot of invading, the idea is that, you know, you have a lot more open opportunity to be raided yourself, so it's a nice balancing that happens with the invading. Thanks, Shorty, appreciate it. I had a back surgery in March of this year, and it didn't go too well. And so I've been suffering from pain ever since. And in November I've got another surgery scheduled. I'm actually on the wait list to see if I can get another one even sooner than that, probably even September, possibly, who knows. But because of that, it means that I'm kind of in bed, just playing video games until I get better. So yeah, it's lower spine, it's L5-S1, traditionally called the worst a vertebrae to have messed up, so it's a bulging disc, and I have no kind of separator between the discs, so they kind of rub together and pop, and it's terrible. And for a while there, until I got the microdiscectomy, it was causing my nerves and my legs to cause a bunch of pain, and they were worried that I would lose the ability to walk. So this is just kind of making sure that I get rid of all that stuff completely in the future. So I'm looking at a minimally invasive, like, spinal fusion at this point. Hoping to fix it. Thanks, Lord. Appreciate it. The worst part about it is that it occurred at work and things didn't go too well with the appeals process on that, so I never did it and never really pursued, you know, lawsuits and all that stuff, just because I just don't want to bother with it. So I only saw a lawyer once, and he basically told me that there's just no way that I would win the case. I imagine that gear that you have to carry, it's, yeah, it's quite a stress on your back. There we go. Sorry, enough back talk. Sorry. I'll cut it out and leave it to a minimum. I didn't know you could actually not blow those things up. The more you know. I'm just gonna wait for the timer. Oh, apparently. There's a defender. I'll probably end up getting pushed out into the bridge, which will suck. So I gotta basically run immediately to the exit and just hope that I get him. Luckily there should be no alarm for this period. should be able to get him on surprise, hopefully. I can hear him right now, he's right around the corner. There we go.
CP, this is Serval 1. We're hearing gunfire. Unknown location. Over.
Now to run the exit.
All units, be on alert. Out.
Thank you, Guy. You actually saved me time by coming in here and eliminating the alarm for me. That's pretty funny. Guy helped me out. I didn't even know it. He just helped me out. $25.60. That's pretty high.
Boss,
Thanks,
the
Lord.
RIP
Appreciate it.
knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
Legendary soldier. Yeah, it reminds me of like Counter-Strike. I remember playing Counter-Strike so much as a kid, like in middle school and high school. This is like way back, like when it first came out. And you develop like these ears, you know, like you used to like talk about like ear hacks, and you just like listen for people so you can know exactly where they are without actually needing any sort of help. It's just fun. Love that. Yeah, Tanner, I haven't actually seen one like that, actually. I mean, in terms of, like, helping me out like that because of the alarm. But, I mean, that's a first, but I definitely have come back from stuff like that in the past. Which is cool. Yeah, a few. Little bit of couple pints of blood there, Chipper. Just a couple. The question is if I can find somebody that's maybe higher level. Nope, he's not gonna allow me to go in there. How about him? Nope. How about Diet Cool? Nope. I was hoping to show you a higher level guy, but it doesn't look like the servers are gonna allow me to in some cases. Or at least the infiltrated ones won't. Yeah, that's not gonna work. The guy has like no guards and stuff, no resources or anything. Oh, I hear you. I remember SOCOM beta tested that game, the first one, when it was first announced on the PS2, and they released it with the hard drive. They actually sent me a hard drive to beta test it. It was funny. That game was awesome, that first one on the PS2. I love that thing so much. Alright, so let's go ahead and change my equipment for the stealth run. The only problem is I have to lose this sniper, and I hate losing that sniper because it's so good. Every time it's like the one thing I regret losing. Do I have any... you know what, I have to actually change some of my weapons real quick for the stealth run real quick. At least one of them. Let's not get rid of that one. Let's get rid of this one. I don't use this one, so... I'm looking for the AR that I use, usually. I guess it would be that one. So that's the one I want. There we go. Gotta play around with some attachments real quick. I'm turning this gun hideous with all its attentions. I like non-lethal, but my playing of non-lethal has kind of made me question whether I should actually have non-lethal or not on my defenses, because it seems like I have a better win rate on the non-lethal stuff. It just takes me longer, so I'm not really sure if non-lethal is the best or not. Yeah, I like the MRS, but I used to use it a ton before, and I just found other guns that I like better. That's all. So normally I don't use it. I've been trying to go to the support for all the fuel, but it doesn't look like... Again, this is like one of the only guys that I can find, so we'll go with him. I tried a couple times to find somebody that was higher level, but we're just gonna have to go with this guy instead. Sneaking suit. Let's change the primary. Done. There we go. And the rest can kind of stay the same. Here we go. Change from the AR to the G44, specifically because the accuracy was better at range. So you could actually control the recoil, so you could shoot people in the head constantly from that long range, so, which is not something that I was able really to do very well with the AR. Jack Bra, unfortunately I don't know exactly when it happened. All I can say is that it happened maybe after the end of the game, or maybe because they were A+ and above, or maybe because I upgraded all my equipment. I'm not really sure. A lot of people don't know when it occurs, but I just know that it occurred, and I, have it. So there's not really much I can tell you beyond that, unfortunately. I wish I could answer that question, because a lot of people do have that question. But it doesn't seem like anybody really knows. I actually like the 71, personally, better than the 73. The helmet question that Jack Bra had. Challenge going non-lethal with only a magazine. That's a pretty good challenge. That is a pretty good challenge. I may do that, actually. Now that you asked that. May try that.
He's coming too. Roger that.
That seems fun. With no reflex? Yeah, that's the question. With or without reflex? Because without becomes a much harder prospect than with. I don't normally use reflex, so in fact I'm not even running it right now. You are purple, I don't know why. What does purple mean? It's a chat color that makes you randomly. You wore something different earlier.
He's coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him.
Always get on that instead of faulting him. Wish you could change the key that it is to something else. Yeah, I mean, I understand if you're doing reflex with the notion that you wanted to use it against AI and you just wanted to screw around, listen to music or whatever. That's fine. The only problem with reflex is once you get into like a multiplayer match and you're playing against somebody else, then it to me just feels it cheapens the thrill, the achievement of what you're doing. It's not to say I wouldn't encourage people to disable it, because quite frankly, if other people can use it and they're using it in multiplayer, then by all means use it, because it's up to the developer to actually disable something like that for multiplayer. That shouldn't be something that you have to decide whether or not you want to gimp yourself for multiplayer because other people use it, but you decide not to use it. It's just, that's a dumb idea. They should just disable it globally. I like the stability that you gain from the hand attachment. I've tried with and without it, and I prefer it with. But I know I'm in a minority on that. It seems like most people like the grenade launcher for that, or at least the undermount, not necessarily grenade launchers, you know, primary, but just as a undermount in case things get hairy and all that stuff. I just find that the undermount actually doesn't seem as accurate as a regular grenade launcher, and so it's kind of weird. It just doesn't feel right to me. I don't know. I may try it one time, see how it works. But if I do it, it'll be for stun grenades or sleep grenades or smoke instead of, you know, lethal. The only problem with being non-lethal is that you have a real problem with the UAVs once you do that. That's one of the biggest reasons why I don't like non-lethal playthroughs for FOB. I mean the Philanthropist,
He's coming too.
Colombiana?
Roger that.
If it's a Philanthropist, it would be the rank 6 rocket launcher. That thing is nuts. That is definitely the best weapon for any sort of tank or any vehicle. Yeah, I'll have to show you what it's called. I don't remember what it's actually called. I'll have to look through the menu. Did I hear him walking? I'm trying to figure out where I heard the guy walking. I should have marked these guys before I came in. And yeah, the other option is using that tank. Actually, Lord actually brings up a good point. I forgot about that. The first time that I beat Solanthropus, I used that tank to kill him. It made it kind of a weird fight, but...
You gotta extract him.
CP, this is Delta 2. Right in the area. We're tightening security. Delta 2, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 2.
Well, I didn't get him before he radioed, so it's not 100% stealth, but... still counts, I guess.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Aww, well. So much for that. Oh my god. I think I did it on extreme as well. All I did on extreme is use my really OP rocket launcher. Yeah, on the extreme version, I just use my OP rocket launcher. Best tactic against Skull Squad is to lay down a bunch of C4 and just wait for them to come to you.
You gotta extract him.
And then just blow up the C4 and they die immediately. Yeah, Carlo, I know. This all could have been easier if I just didn't if I used reflex. Yeah, the sudden backup is another one, yeah. Oh man, I didn't see that mine. No, they spawned over there somewhere. I'll just weed them out real quick. See, this is why I don't like the AR. It's just super, like the recoil's really bad at range versus the G44. But it definitely does do a lot more damage. I wasn't able to take those guys out that quick on that. Like, it would take most of a clip for me to knock those guys down like that.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Should probably look at what assault rifle does the most damage and maybe try that for a bit. Just to try something differently for a primary weapon. Best rocket launcher I'm going to show you here in a second, Colombiana.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Falanu. But they have really, really low clip sizes, which is the one thing that I don't like about the UNAR.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
No problem. Yeah, I'll show you once we're out of this load screen. Oh, it does? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll have to check it out. Sure, I can show you that. Give me 1 second. Let me just go ahead and go into customize. So, I've got my Jurgen, obviously. It's a stun one. That's the one I use for mostly players, more than the actual people. So when people come in for defense, that's what I actually use. It does so much damage when you're close range. It's not very good at anything over 20 meters, but it's great besides that. And then if I need a lethal pistol, I use the 45 caliber AM, which works really well. And then my Riot SMG I mostly use for single player, just kind of like storm through some stuff. Mainly because there's not real good submachine gun variant for any sort of stun. And then for lethal SMG, I usually use the mocked, which is amazing. I honestly would almost use this over the pistol that I use, but taking people down at close range is such a crucial problem, so I just use this one instead, or use the pistol instead. And this one's alright too. It's one that I've actually just been playing around with. I haven't really used it very much, so I can't really comment on it. The assault rifle's obviously got the stun UNA arc, which works really very well for stun. The AM, which is one that I've been toying around with, obviously, just for this last map. And then this is the G44 that I use. It doesn't have any sight options, which makes it a little weird. And the clip size can be a little bit frustrating with the reload times, but it's really accurate at long range and it's rather good. I like it. Shotguns I really never use, I can't really comment on that. Same thing with grenade launchers. But if you want to know which one's the best, probably one of these stuns. I would probably use this one, either that or the Hail. And this is for sleeping. And the Brennan is the sniper rifle that is my choice sniper rifle, mainly because of the penetration and the effective range is so big. So it's crucial for hitting mortar guys in FOBs without having to worry about bullet drop. In crucial situations like that, it's such a big problem. So I usually take that instead. And then this is the AM sleep dart rifle that I use, which is really good for sleep darting. And machine guns I don't use, so I don't really want to comment on that. The one big one, well, I can't really customize it, but this is the cluster missile that I was talking about that's super amazing. This thing is crazy, and I'll go ahead and just show you real quick on one of the missions real quick, and I'll bail immediately because that's the only way that I can really show it off quickly, so I'll just go ahead and do this. If you guys are at all, well, I guess I'll just go out to this, nah, I'll do it. Sorry, I'm gonna do this real quick. If you guys care about the story at all, the last fight or whatever, or the last fight in a section, you might want to just look away for just like a minute. I'm just gonna show it off just real quick. But this is exactly how I beat this fight, because this is what you're actually wondering about. So I'll show you quick. I went this, and then I went to the secondary. Just trying to figure out something real quick. Yeah, it was the Hail I think I used along with it. And that's pretty much it. I didn't really bother with the rest. No problem, Columbia. I'll go ahead and just show you this real quick. So this is the reason why this rocket launcher is pretty much overpowered. It is amazing. I wish, I really wish that I would feel okay using it in multiplayer, but I don't really feel like it's appropriate. It's kind of like the guy. It's like kind of like playing with the guy that's like God mode character in a fighting game against like your friend. That's exactly what it feels like. This rocket launcher. I will obviously skip the cutscene, so you guys will have no context if anybody's wondering. And this mech we've already seen in the trailer, so it shouldn't be a big spoiler. So this is the rocket. So you just do this. And this is how you beat the extreme version of this fight. Yeah, this is kind of a new launcher, but yeah, it's, I mean, as you can see, it does so much damage because it's mainly just a bunch of rockets, so. And that's the extreme version of the Philanthropist fight. And that's it. that's the fight. That's everything. So yeah, that
Mission complete.
amazing. Yeah, I just put on the infinite ammo just for the sake of having it there. You would have to obviously call in some supply drops if you wanted to use it without the infinity bandana. But still, I mean, it's totally doable, and it's more than easy. But yeah, I don't know what the exact name of that is, but you probably saw it at that point. But it's you know, you can find it very easily in the upgrade system. That's it. That's how underwhelming that fight is if you have that rocket launcher. Like I said, that rocket launcher is just freaking amazing. You get that rocket launcher like late in the game, and all the side quests, especially the ones that are like the really tough tank battles, just become like a cakewalk. And so you just walk around the desert with that and the infinity bandana, and you just rocket launcher everybody. It's amazing. Yeah, I've never defended an FOB with it. I've never used it in an FOB period, so I don't think it's appropriate. I don't know why it's looks like I'm being raided. I might as well defend real quick. Yeah, I know that you insta-gib people with it, so. Yeah, exactly. That's the guy that I created at the beginning of the game. It's the one that you create during that hospital scene in the beginning. You get the Infinity Bandana by researching. It's one of the last things that you're able to research. Yeah, I've never, like I said, I've never tried it. Don't think I'm gonna try it. I don't know why Konami and the team at the Kojima Productions ever let that rocket launcher allowable in multiplayer. It's just, it is like using the boss character in a fighting game, where you just immediately dominate them regardless of skill.
Their objective is probably to make it to the heart of the FOB and take back the staff that were captured. We're not gonna let that happen. Beat them at their own game, boss.
CP, this is Delta 2. Spotted a suspicious balloon. Probable intruder. Please advise. Over.
They're okay. I think they're actually fair for the most part, only because, I mean, you're able to take him out if you're kind of paying a lot of attention to spacing between you and him and kind of baiting them towards you. It just mainly means that it's going to take you longer of a fight, usually. I now know where this guy is because of the intel. I just gotta find this guy now. Up here. I think I heard him down here. I know that was one of our friendlies. Oh, I don't have my pistol. Oops. Oh well. I have to kill this guy without a pistol. No, I haven't really used it, the grenade launcher very much. I've used it like once, but not in a FOB.
Defense successful.
Guess I hit his head or something, because he immediately died.
Take us on. Boss, we've located an FOB belonging to that rival PF. Now we can retaliate.
Yeah, it was kind of an anticlimactic defense that ended a lot faster than I expected. I figured I was going to have to kill my guy and didn't even really have to do that either. I'm sober. I don't know if I call that a beast shot. That was just, that was complete luck more than anything. Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom real quick. I'm just going to take a quick pee break, get some water, and I'll be right back. Like 2 minutes at max. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know why the defender has more than one life. I honestly think that they should probably die and then you would have to be kicked back out, just like the attacker, but I don't know why they chose to allow that to happen. Design decision that I don't necessarily understand. I'm sure they have a reason for it, but it seems like a very weird design choice. Yeah, craze. Maybe that actually. Yeah, my horn is getting crazy big now that I've committed to FOB pretty much entirely. So. Not in the single player. I'm not. Look at how big that thing is. It's ridiculous. It's just like growing out of my skull now at this point. I just gotta change my stuff back again. Sorry about this. This is gonna take me a moment. It's a uni-stake. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. The defender can always make the trigger happen if he just sees you and shoots you, or at least like scores a hit on you, so he can constantly cause the alarm to happen, so they can kind of troll you the entire time along with everything else. So it's a little strange. FOB, like I mentioned before, seems like a beta version of MGO to kind of get things out and everything. So
Capture
you
staff
know.
from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Yeah. And I don't have a problem winning against intruders. I do it all the time. So, or winning against defenders. So, not a big deal. Ovento. In fact, I like it when they come in. It's a lot of fun. Play a lot of mind games with them.
CP, this is Delta 9. Under attack. No sign. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy.
Not getting lucky on the grenade throws right now. Yeah, MGO's just a couple weeks away. Don't remind me, dude. It's not gonna make the wait any worse. There. Between that and Overwatch coming out at some point here, and for the beta, I'm gonna have a hard decision to make. Hopefully, Overwatch is later in the fall, because I at least know that MGO is gonna be out, you know, just a couple weeks. So I know I'm gonna have to play that, and I'm gonna be playing that for a while. So it's gonna be a hard choice for just to kind of figure out which one I want to play more. But I obviously will be playing MGO more. It's not even a real question, at least for the rest half of this year. Just try to bounce it off that to get him.
He's coming too. Roger that.
There we go. That was a great throw. That was the Peyton Manning throw.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, I love FOB. It's so much fun. I could play it constantly. I've not yet clicked into a point where I've been bored of the FOB mode.
He's coming too. Roger that.
And MGO I played a ton of back in the... Oh. See, I stood up there. That's... When you vault over ledges, it automatically forces you to a stance, usually, so... That's what happens when that happens. But whatever. It's fine. I don't know what kind of modes it's going to have in MGO. It's a big question. I know a couple people were talking about TSNE and some other stuff. Some of the survival modes maybe possibly being in there, but there's... MGO's kind of hitting question about how big of a deal it's going to be, because they really haven't been talking about it very much. They had, apparently it's going to be playable at TGS, which starts on Thursday tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have some more videos and have a better idea what MGO is actually going to be for MGO 3.
Leave the rest to us.
I can't believe I missed that guy. Like, moved at the perfect time.
He's coming too.
And for some reason I moved my sniper rifle. Oh well. Got him now. Yeah, with how terrible they've been about the server so far, I'm a little worried. Like, the longer it goes, I said this yesterday, the longer it goes where the servers are still having problems, the more I become worried about MGO. MGO is Metal Gear Online. It's their 8 versus 8 competitive multiplayer, like, I don't know how to explain it. It has sneaking modes and other modes inside of it where you play as boss characters, similar to like Battlefront, but mostly having to do with stealth and team tactics play a bigger part of it rather than like COD or something like that. Not saying that there's not a problem, well, there's any problems with COD, but it's a quite different game. Requires a lot more patience. Keep going in the box. Forgot that I moved that. I'll have to change that after this round. It's on the wrong key. As far as I know, NGO is free. They've been billing it as a free update for a while, as far as I know. It has always been free as part of Metal Gear. So if they keep with the tradition, then it should be free. Yeah, and there's been some dumps as well about like information dumps on NGO and what it's going to have in it about just like buddy link and some other stuff where you could have a buddy and you'll gain some of the bonuses, I guess, in the multiplayer mode, which seems kind of neat. D-Dog is always your buddy. D-Dog is the only buddy. Screw all the other buddies. D-Dog's the only one that matters. That's the truth. Anybody who tells you differently is wrong. Doing side quests with just D-Dog is amazing, because you can just go through all of them, find all the prisoners and all the guys, and he tells you exactly which one that you need to go for. It's so great. Congrats at finishing all the side ops. Yeah, it took me a while as well. Where's this other guy? Oh, there he is. It's like this one guy back here that's shooting from long range. There he is. Apparently didn't collect the resources over here either. As far as I know, it was just the... Are you talking about something other than the MGO trailer? Because yeah, the MGO trailer is all I've seen so far. With like, you know, Ocelot and Snake and that prison that's in Afghanistan, I think. That's the only one that I've actually seen. To date, at least. Unless you know of another one. But like I said, I've been trying to avoid most of the MGO talk and everything, just because I don't want to spoil like what's actually in it. I want to be surprised at least a little bit. There was a lot leading into MGS5 that I was spoiled just straight up out of the trailers that I just, after that happened, I just wanted to kind of avoid everything. Ran out of bullets. Thanks, Rico. Up.
Try a little harder next time.
Oh god. This is why you don't run
Damn it.
while vaulting.
Try to be more careful next time, boss.
Oh man. Well, there we go. After doing so well.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to put that on. Like, I'm gonna have to like highlight that on Twitch. I'm gonna highlight that section of the video. All I can say is facepalm. Yeah, I had an urge to swim. I saw some ducks down there, and I was like, no, unfortunately, he doesn't know how to swim. He just sinks to the bottom. Well, I'm able to defend at least a little bit more. I don't know if they fixed something that was going on. Yeah, that was embarrassing. It's good that I have 128 people to see me do that. I think I'll actually switch to the AR for a little bit. Try that out for a little bit more from the G4. Gotta change the suit. And there's one other thing. Yeah, I have to change the items. I have to get rid of this stupid box. I keep going inside the box constantly, so it just becomes a problem once it's on my list. I forgot that I had it on my on one of my loadouts. Just have to get rid of it. And see, if you press the left key, it'll always go to this one first. This left one. So you always want to make sure to just get rid of that. I don't know why I have a Phantom Cigar either. Looks like I've lost a couple things on this list. This was... yeah, the trimmers. Yep. That's the one I need. Boost concentration. That's not what I want. I thought there was one other thing. Eh, whatever. I'll go with that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the dismounting stuff is kind of weird. You vault over stuff, so if you hold down triangle sometimes, and since you need to hold down triangle to Fulton people, you can then vault over everything, especially if you're running. And the way that that snake goes backwards, he kind of leads, he slides. So it can be kind of weird. Oh, there's our fun door again. God. I don't know why that door does that. Anyways. But yeah, the vaulting stuff is like one of the things that gets me often. You'll see me like do it a lot. It's something that happens. But usually I'm not like next to the water when it happens. Just happened to be lucky on that time. Time to one-shot this guy. Where are you, buddy? Oh, there you are. Now you're down. Become my prisoner. Whee! Whee! Run around this circle. Yeah, you think it doesn't have a jump button until your guy goes running off the bridge. Oh, my guy came to join me right at the end. Yeah, it's like I said, it's amazing at close range, but at long range, it's terrible. It's a very specialized weapon. Yeah, I didn't actually see him put down the shield. He was like behind stairs. I didn't pay attention to that. If he had his shield up, it might have been a problem. The customization for the silencer, I think you have to get like weapons or noise specialist, or have to like rank up the grade of the gun. It's one of the two. I think it's actually the grade of the gun. I think you have to level up the gun to a higher grade before it unlocks the suppressor. Tiger. In fact, I can actually show you that real quick since I'm right here. So like a gun that has a suppressor on it with a sniper rifle, you will see that it will say suppressor unlock. I'm just trying to find. It's not on every weapon, so not every weapon has a suppressor, but it will tell you on one of these. Basically, yeah, there it is. So yeah, so it'll tell you exactly when the suppressor unlocks. It tells you right there. So you just have to highlight the upgrade and then look for it. My PF rank is just not going up. I don't know what PF actually does, honestly. It seems like I win everything in this one. Like I literally win everything for this, and I have no option to kind of like do anything with this. It just happens automatically as far as I figure out. Like this one looks like it's gonna happen at 5, but it doesn't seem like I'm ranking up my grade. My grade stays E or something. I don't know. I have no idea. This stuff is confusing. Like I have no idea what's going on with the PF rank. But nah. No, it's like fantasy football. Oh, okay. Oh, neat. I didn't really know that. That's cool. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I was wondering how it actually worked, and I just couldn't figure it out. I didn't actually search it on the internet. Didn't like Google it, which is what you usually do when you have a question, but... But whatever is happening, it seems like I win every single one. You unlock it at mission 22 problem. Guess we'll do base deployment for this time. Just have to change the scenery then rather than doing support every time. There we go. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. You get timeout.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Calm your tits. Just calm them.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yep. Great thing is I have my PC right next to me, so whenever that happens, it takes me literally a second to take care of it. I play on my monitor, mainly because of the lag that's associated with like a TV, so I just play on this.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Explosion spotted. Damage unknown.
You get double points for not using the snake, for using your staff. I guess I didn't pay attention to the UAVs. Oh well. Oh well, time to kill people. Yeah, and when they die or they get captured, they're gone, so... that's the one advantage of having snake, is that you don't lose snake, obviously. Gotta get that mortar guy. Just did not start off well, but I'll salvage it. There we go. Mortar guy's down, I just gotta kill the mortar. There we go. Mortar down. Yeah, I'm getting headshotted quite frequently.
Report fire!
Yeah, this gun does not have the accuracy of my other one. But it does have some stopping power. Yeah, some of the staff also have like skill bonuses where they're quicker at reloading, or they run faster, or they do certain things better. So it's not always a wash where Snake, you know, is completely better. So it kind of all depends about what their stats are and all that stuff. So, but I mostly use them because they give me double experience or double points for the espionage rating. So it helps me get to the, you know, rank 1 career. I think it's actually the worst, personally, Havoc. It's mainly because of the way that they fight. They stay in the middle of places. Cover. Oh, and my battery's dying. Let me get a chance to change my controller real quick. It'll take me just a moment. Is it muted now? Sorry, I was trying to fix my situation that I was on real quick. You are Paul. Now it's good? Okay. Sorry about that. My controllers got screwed up and had to actually start charging one of them because they just apparently didn't charge last night, so I had to fix some stuff real quick. And I had to run to the PS4 to get the charging started. So now I'm kind of awkwardly positioned trying to play the game on my TV close to my monitor. Because my monitor is actually kind of at an off angle right now, so I'm playing like crap right at the moment. I have to fix this problem once the FOB is over. I'll fix it. It'll only take me 2 seconds once I'm done. That's funny. I was actually trying to answer you guys' questions there for a minute and didn't realize it was muted, I guess. I was talking to myself. You have to get to mission 22 before you can unlock FOB, which is the online multiplayer that they have right now. Yeah, some of them take longer to heal. It just depends on how many times you actually get messed up. The more that your guy gets messed up in a row, the more that it takes for you to actually heal. No, I was just answering your guys' questions. You serious? I just forgot what it was all about. It's about a lot of stuff, really. Yeah, the MGS Online isn't out, but you can still do 1 versus 1 FOB mode, which is what I'm doing at the moment. Where if you attack somebody's base, they can defend, so you can do like 1 versus 1 and the AI along with it. But that's all that's out right now. The MGS Online isn't supposed to be coming out until October. Goodbye. Have fun. Sorry about that. I had to get rid of that guy. Yeah, apparently they do. I don't know if that affects the online version, because you obviously can't shower with, you know, Snake, so I have no idea. I don't know if that actually affects the online version. I don't know if I've never heard of that happening on the PS4, unless it was like the sniper issue where they were just standing behind cover and not, or standing in the middle of stuff and not really doing anything, not attacking or anything.
Infiltration successful.
Sorry to hear that though, Faye. It sounds like that sucks. Yep, moving on up.
Boss, the rival PF knows you.
Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta just disconnect something from my PS4 real quick so I can get a charging cable in. I'll be right back. It'll just take 2 seconds to do this. Thank you. Appreciate it. So I think it's connected right now. I'm just gonna check. There we go. Yep, it's charging. Thank God. Sorry about that. I just ran out of charge on my controller. And then totally forgot that the other one apparently didn't charge last night. Usually when one runs out of batteries, I just switch to the other one, but apparently forgot. Okay, so let's go ahead and try another one. That one didn't work. I've been trying to actually find higher level ones here, but apparently I'm unable to join them because they're being raided constantly, which is obviously not surprising, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna refresh the list again. See if that works real quick. See if I can retaliate real quick. There we go. Guess I'll do base development.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can take back the staff they captured. Make them regret they ever messed with us, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
But yeah, this platform is the easiest to do, or at least to me it is. Especially when it's a single platform, so single platform ones are always easier than ones that actually have a lot of them, so.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oops.
CP, this is Zulu 6. There was an explosion. How shall we proceed? Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out.
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
CP, this is Zulu 10. We finished our search of the area. Couldn't find anyone. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out. All fire teams, this is CP. Whoever's closest, go and investigate ASAP.
Yeah, maybe, who knows?
CP, this is Zulu 1. There was an explosion. How shall we proceed? Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out.
Yeah, I haven't actually used decoys, so I wouldn't actually know how good they are or not.
Subject on board.
I never really
Leave the rest to us.
thought they might be any good, so. Although the stun ones, maybe they are. I wish you could, Heavy.
Delta 1. Got visual on enemy sniper. Please advise. Over.
You unfortunately can't. You can just sit there in the
Lay down suppressing mortar fire on the target. Out.
relations panel and just hope that you find your friend, but that's about it. And since there's like 3 million plus people who own the PS4 copy, good luck on that. Because it only shows you 10. Trying to find this last guy. Yeah, they are caliber. Kind of makes the bolt action stuff a little bit more bearable. Yes, I finished the story. I'm only killing people because I set off the alarm by accident, man plan. So I just figured I'd finish it off. I don't usually kill people, I usually use the stun grenades. Yeah, I don't really like them. At least it doesn't seem like they would be any good. There's a way, well, there's a way not to have that happen, nitpay, and so it's not technically spoiling anything. Let's just say it can go either way. Those are not the right grades. My fault.
CP, this is Serval AMR-7. Heard an explosion. Location clear. Over. This is CP. Understood. It could be an enemy attack. All units, stay alert. Out.
Oh, apparently I still don't fucking. Hopefully it doesn't matter at this point. Just run into the exit. Once I get these last couple. Yeah, I'm just playing FOB. It's the online mode for 1 versus 1.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, you do get other players. I actually have quite a few of them that joined earlier, so. It's like the PvP mode, like the 1 versus 1 PvP mode, / like PvE.
Knows who we are. Better step up FOB security.
Yeah, Carl, I agree. But yeah, when other players come in, it's a lot of defending their bases. It's a lot of fun to kind of play mind games with them, try to get them and bait them to come towards you so that you can then take them out and Fulton them. It's really good. But yeah, if the alert goes off, they get a little alert in their game that tells them that you're in there, and then you can defend. Take a shower. No. I will never take a shower. Never again, at least. There's actually a scene that I got that's different from the quiet scene if you don't shower. That was with Ocelot, and then like all the guys were around saying that I like, hey boss, like their head down trying to show you that you stink. And like Ocelot comes around with a little ice bucket of water, and it's like, you stink, and he throws water on you. This is after you get to the point where flies are, you know, kind of circling around you. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times you'll get raided when you're offline. Luckily, they can only raid you once every 6 hours, so if you're offline, it's not really that big of a deal. FOB stands for Forward Operating Base. It's like your little forward deployment base. It's not your main base, basically, is what it's trying to say. It's like the frontline bases.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
That was close. Yeah, you need the mission 22 before it'll unlock the FOB base nutcase. You have to wait until that one comes in. And once you're done with mission 22, it'll give you a little tutorial that says where do you want to build your base, and you tell them where you want to build it. But you have to do the single player to unlock it.
You gotta extract him.
Such bodge. Yep. Such doge. I miss the Doge Dog. Is a Doge Dog still a NASCAR car?
You gotta extract him.
Wow, God. Sorry, somebody came in and got interrupted. Didn't pay attention there for a second because of that. Yeah, this game is awesome. I really love it. I love the FOB, I love the main story, I love the side quests, I love the quirky, fun bits too. It's just all around amazing. And I've put so much time in it at this point that it seems like it's a real good value for your money. From an entertainment point of view. I think I've put like 170 or so hours in it. 180, sorry. Yep, if you play as them actually in the side quest too, you can actually level them up through that as well. But it doesn't actually level them up very quickly if you're in the side quests. It's much slower than FOB. FOB levels them up really quickly. Oh, crap. I didn't see the mine because of the flashbang.
Try a little harder next time.
Poo. This is the problem with using your staff though, is that like once they die, they're dead. That's it. They aren't coming back. So that's the one problem with using your staff.
Try to be more careful next time, boss. Boss, the rival PF.
I play a lot of games and really enjoy them, but this is definitely very, very good. I've gotten there's certain points in the the story, especially some of the FOBs that I've rated, where it just I get goosebumps at times from some of the missions are just amazing. I really enjoyed it. Hey, Tuna Mayo's getting invaded. The guy still has I think the most disgusting name I've ever heard. Tuna Mayo. It's like baconaise, but it's worse because it's the tuna mayo. It's nasty. It's like fish in your mayonnaise. If that was a spread or some dressing, that would be nasty. Timer is this one that kicks you out, Bubba. So you have to like get to the end point before that timer ends. But yeah, there's not much I've played in the last probably decade where I felt as happy playing this game as I have. There's not really a lot that is as good as this game in terms of just the gameplay, really. It's just very, very refined. It feels like a game that they spent, you know, 8+ years on trying to work. Yeah, there hasn't really been a lot, really, that's gotten me this excited about playing the game and continuously going as long as I have. In fact, I mean, like you saw today, I've been on streaming pretty much constantly. I guess that guy doesn't actually have a helmet that time. Anyways, I've been streaming constantly every day from like 8 a.m. till like, I don't know, 9 or 10 p.m. And I've enjoyed every second of it. I've really been liking this so far, and I've already put in almost 200 hours into the game. So online dispatch missions are just like you sending them online for the combat deployment stuff. They're just an online version of them. I don't know what happened to my guy's helmet, but oh well. Nah, I don't want to lose the buffalo. Can't lose the flaming buffalo. It's just too valuable. Yeah, it's a little less than that. Yeah. This is crazy. I've never expected this many people to watch, so I'm just glad people actually enjoy watching me play it, so. Thank you, Combat Nacho. I think I'd rather have tuna nachos than tuna mayo. I think tuna mayo would be a thing I'd like much less. It's kind of like Oreos and nacho cheese dip. Like dip Oreos and nacho cheese. Has anybody ever done that before? It's nasty, but on Giant Bomb apparently a guy likes it. It's so disgusting.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, Rio. I started streaming mainly just to show a friend of mine just the game and kind of give him a sense about how the FOB works, and then all of a sudden just people came in and seemed to like the stream, so I just kept playing.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to highlight that part of the video. I'm gonna have to find it just so I can highlight that part of that video. Make it a YouTube clip, toss it around. Sounds delicious with mustard. Ew. Mustard Oreo? That's Ugh. Oreos and mustard. It's disgusting. Making my stomach turn, yeah.
You gonna extract him?
In that case, I think it is, personally. I got through the game and always did the side missions before I did any missions, so I would do some missions and then unlock a couple side quests, and then I would just do all the side quests that were available to me. Only the ones that aren't repeated, so I would kind of focus on the ones that weren't repeats. Go through those, and usually because of that I would have like the best gear when approaching missions, so it made the main missions, the main story missions, more enjoyable because I had better gear. So it just made it just kind of a really nice progression that I got because of that. So I would recommend playing that way, but you know, a lot of people don't have the patience to kind of do all the side quests, you know, constantly. So, yep, cake, totally more Grinchy goodness, exactly. Let's see if I can hit this without the drug. Bullets dropping for some reason. Come on. I keep hitting the railing. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take off that. Oh, come on. It's like the bullet went right there. That's weird. There we go. You're taking him? Exactly. Have you got 100% progress? I'm not nearly that far. I'm still 80 FOB hit. I've been doing nothing but FOB. Who did I get seen by? Yeah, whatever. Sometimes you alert the guys, I mean, it's hard to understand what you did, and that's definitely one of the occasions. Not quite sure what I did there to cause their agita. Oh well, just get to kill him now. Yeah, it's worth doing the side ops. The higher your people get in terms of their level, the better that you'll get staff. So like it basically takes an average of your level of your staff, and then as your level of your, like the average level of your staff increases, the more you'll come across people that are higher level. So basically it's kind of like you just kind of grind through it, and the higher you get, the more you get. So it's just kind of like a snowball that keeps going. Like now when I play the side quests or the main missions, I get a lot of like S+ and above now. So it's good to do the side quests if you can. Not any good ones so far. I think I've won against almost every one of the intruders today. It was a lot of fun too. Time to see if I can find the defender. No, I haven't gotten a rating yet. I don't know where it is. I've gotten the ninja, the blue ninja, the gray fox or whatever his name is, or no, blue fox, whatever. I forget what his name was. Oh, it's from S ranking them. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. unfortunately. I've been too hooked into doing FOB, really, to do that. Oh, just the normal missions, not the extreme? Status defense. How the fuck did you see me? Guy was behind the wall. Whatever. I'm just not even able to understand what even went on there. It's right here. I heard him coming around the corner. I just decided to almost pre-shoot him because he was being retarded and just standing around. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, secret meth lab, exactly.
You gonna extract him?
Now I'm just gonna wait in the plants until the alarm goes off, so I can get his points. I know about the triangle. I just don't need it because I'm in the middle of the grass anyways. They really want to kill that door over there. The door is clear.
Searching the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch yourselves. Don't let them flank you. Out.
I'm just gonna wait for these guys to move. I don't know where the defender is, actually. He's kind of dumb, as far as I know. I gotta stun him.
Mission successful.
Triple One, this is CP.
No problem, Mitt. There we go. I'm out. Won that one. I think he was just like standing outside of one of the other spawns. Just thinking that he was outside or something. So.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security
See you, Mitt.
in case they
Take care.
retaliate.
Thanks, Lord. Appreciate it. You like that tune? Think that defender was good enough? Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Oh, my guy has blood all over his face. But yeah, that's how you win against the defenders. You just kind of try to bait them and play with them. I should try Blue Sky. Well, if I ever see him, I'm on my list. I'm happy to assault him. I tried a level rank 2 like earlier. I think like two days ago or a day ago. Anyways, yeah, Blue Sky actually has been in this Twitch chat before. He popped in, I think, like yesterday, and just kind of said hi. Why doesn't he have the face mask? Did I run out of the masks? Huh. Huh. I apparently no longer have that mask. Maybe it's something you equip, or I don't... Huh. Strange. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, Rhino. So that's why. That's how you rank that up. So now I understand... Now I understand where the head plate comes from. That's good. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate that. Now I actually know how that works. The more you know. I'm seeing, like, you know, that the more you know rainbow come up in my mind right now. It's like an episode of Reading Rainbow.
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture staff from it. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
Where's this guy? He's at the back. That's a little tip, a really good tip, is just to look at your map once it says enemy detected, because it basically tells you within a vicinity where exactly they are. And in most cases you can just go to the center of it and find exactly where he is. Usually anyways. I think I just heard him behind me. Is he down here? I thought I heard him. Hear that, or he's under the... Nope, he's not under there. Yeah, I'm not sure if Intel teams should be able to do that. Oh, I found him. There he is.
Defense successful. is ours. They need their heads checked trying to take us on.
That's actually not my FOB. That's one of my people I support. So, no, my FOB isn't non-lethal. I used to be non-lethal, and then I decided against it because of me actually playing against non-lethal so much that I figured out ways to break them. That I think that actually people who are higher rank and know what they're doing can actually tear through non-lethal a little bit easier than lethal. So I decided against non-lethal because of that. Oop, another backup. Intruder God Arms. See if I can actually join him. Yep, I'm gonna join. One of the little things that you can watch when that little box, those like 4 boxes are spinning around the top right corner, is if it kind of chunks up a little bit, it'll tell you exactly that it's gonna be, you're gonna be able to enter it. As soon as like that little hitch happens in the little box, it just means that it's gonna actually go through. It's a little thing that you can look for just to like know if you're gonna get in or not, so that you can just then back out if you want to. Yeah, I thought the same thing, Rio. And then after I switched to non-lethal, I started to have a lot of more people that were able to get through my base than they were on lethal. Non-lethal definitely takes a lot more time to get through. Going through them, and just it takes like triple or quadruple the amount of time that lethal does. Just because of how long you have to take, the fact that you can't see the people, kind of, you know, they're kind of uncolored by the night vision, so it makes you have to like crawl and kind of turtle a little bit more. But I don't know if it's necessarily better. It's a little bit more frustrating for people trying to play against it. So found him. He's in that corner. Not that I know about so far, Nemesis. I don't think there actually are any hackers at the moment on PS4. But I've seen a lot of stuff that's questionable, like where I've put an entire clip into the guy like close up, and the guy is not even taking any damage. Like stuff like that, I've seen. Here he is. Oh. I did it again. I thought I was gonna be super stealthy Batman, but no, instead I just killed my character because I pressed the wrong button. Oh well. Happens, I guess. I'm just gonna chalk that up to a brain fart because I'm getting kind of tired at the moment. Hey, somebody said it earlier, would dive again, and I totally dove again. Because I pressed X instead of triangle. Oops, I did it again. Play with my heart. I got in the game. Oh, baby. And oops. Where'd this guy go? Oh. I think I want to do it again. For a third time. Yep, I'm now the biggest boss. Exactly. This time I'm not going to do that. Whee! Big boss took out big boss.
Defense successful. Victory is ours.
Third time ice cream. Exactly. Yeah. It got really, really close. Too close for comfort again. But oh well. I didn't fall off. That's the important thing. Not entirely sure, Silva. Might have to read through some of the audio logs and do some of the side quests. Always look for the yellow audio logs. Same thing with the yellow side quests. Do those. But, alright. So, I've been streaming since, geez, 9 a.m. my time. It's now 8 p.m., so it's almost been 12 hours in total, you know, except for like the few like times to eat. So I'm gonna call it for tonight. I want to let that be it, since I have, you know, problems with the whole charging thing on my controllers at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and let them do that and make sure that that's not a problem for tomorrow. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching, as always. It's been incredible. I don't know how I've gotten this many viewers, but I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you have a chance to follow me on Twitch, I'll be on every day for the next, like, probably month or so, if not more, than that, playing this game. So if you want to watch me play more of this, especially when an MGO comes out, feel free to follow me, and I'll be on every stinking day going forward playing this game, because this game has hooked me more than any drug has ever hooked me, it seems like. So feel free to follow me there. I usually make the archives available on my YouTube channel, usually the same night, so if you wanted to go back and watch some of the old stuff, maybe something that you missed, you can always watch it there. Thanks guys for watching again. Peace out. Later. See you tomorrow.